This episode is brought to you by Deeper Grooves, Musicians on Music, interviewing musicians on their journey, a podcast hosted by Cliff Beach.
I'm so underprepared. Ooh yeah, I'm so underprepared.
Excellent. This guy.
Wow.
Back again.
Back again.
Black again.
Wrong again.
Yeah. Wrong.
Hey, this is another exciting episode of the Running Scared podcast with my man.
This guy, Cliff Beach.
Cliff Beach.
It's me.
Sometimes yeah. And then there's me.
This guy, Brian Sturges.
There it is. That was... Well, we'll get it right next time.
It's fine.
Actually, let's flip that shit out. You can follow me at Mr. Brian Sturges on Instagram and Facebook. Let's get it out now because people aren't, they don't stay to the end.
No, definitely not. Thank you for tuning in to the first 60 seconds at Cliff Beach Music, cliffbeachmusic.com, californiasoulmusic.com. Thank you.
World of Choices Productions. Various other non-existent, no longer public entities. I don't know.
Exactly. Two men.
Sure. I just pull it out because I'm gonna wear the same T-shirt as the uniform. Okay, that went well. That was okay. I just want to. I don't want people to think that I'm a homeless. I am currently in Folsom Prison, but it turns out that due to COVID, most of them have left, and it's still kind of black and white here.
It's okay. Yeah, you should do some type of thing so you're also black and white and maybe jazzy.
So, blackface?
Yeah.
That's what you're saying?
Yeah, basically.
Sure. All right. You heard it folks. First, folks.
Toss your sand.
Now, when I point to you, I think it's backwards. So right now I'm pointing to you, but when I think I watch the video, it flips it.
It might.
So we have to check. So this is where you are to me, but this is where I think I need to be pointing.
Oh,
we'll find out when we watch it back. That was the test.
Yeah. Yes. That. He's one of those two places.
Hey, where are you located, Mr. Beach?
I am doing a symposium masterclass. Yes, at a university.
Online.
Yes, online, of course. But we like to make it look, very fancy behind me here.
Very good.
It's much more of a classical setting, but
yes.
But it's okay.
Hey,
it's okay.
You kind of you remind me a little bit of Thelonious Monk right there with your good-looking hat.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, I think they just are releasing a vinyl and a recording of. Palo Alto, it's called. He did a high school. He did a high school date. Some rich kid was rich enough to have Thelonious Monk come and play his high school, and the janitor recorded it, and apparently now that's an album. So go check that out. Yeah, go check that out. It actually is supposed to be a really great lost concert of him. I also have a libation. Just came back from a walk. I was just thinking, Brian, as you start to get closer to 40, I'm knocking on it and you have walked through that door.
Someday.
Yeah. When you get older, you start having all of these crazy different lifestyle changes. Today, right before the call, I was cleaning my juicer after walking. I've been trying to get my steps. I was cleaning my juicer because I've been doing celery juice. I don't know if you heard about this, but there's a guy called the Medical Medium.
Celery shoes?
Celery juice.
Oh, I would be much more interested to invest in celery shoes. I'm going to give you 40%.
Yeah, you can start juicing your shoes. Juice your boots. Eat your boot. Spaghetti sauce on top of the boot. But yeah, it's like I would never have juiced and gotten into celery. You juice a stalk of celery and you drink it 20 minutes from waking up or before you eat anything. And it's just crazy how, I used to wake up and just drink booze, like right under the bed or under the pillow.
Yeah, no, I did that. If you watch, there's about 8 or 10 podcasts in a row where I'm just drunk in all of them. And that's when it was when the lockdown became real. Like it wasn't going to be a couple days. It was going to be like, you're going to be in here for months. So there's definitely a cataloged for my future offspring to see me, a little 10 a.m. podcast. And I'm just, I did one with Amanda Michelle.
Oh,
it was, we kept it quick because I was out of it. I miss it. So I actually poured myself a drink. I did a 30-day no drinking challenge for the month of June. I did 35 days sober.
That's cool.
And then I went to the 4th of July with the fellas. We went up to Big Bear and we did a cabin thing.
Nice.
We had a heater, but we had a fireplace and we went fishing and we did various activities that men do. I think it's okay to say. Yeah, together in a circle. But,
of course.
Yeah.
We know Rick's class.
Whatever happens in Big Bear.
And Timmy ate the biscuit. I don't know, but I imagine. That's for giving me all those thumbs down, Timmy. You're welcome.
I saw that. I love that man so much because he really, it's like when you give up, like knowing that he's never going to run for an office, he's never going to be, the CEO of Pfizer. He just settled it now, who is 40, and he can just say whatever he wants online. But I didn't notice that he just thumbs down your picture, which is so funny because it made me so happy to know that you died just a little bit because he just put like a little emoji just to mess with you, right? And I know when you saw it, you're like, oh yeah.
Yes, but I've learned to filter out him. But I think it's because it's an emoji only and no context. I think that's what bothers me the most. That you have no idea what
simplicity in which he messes with you is the beauty.
Yeah, I'm easy to mess with because I'm so fragile when it comes to.
Well, do you want to describe what the picture was?
Yeah. Yes, for all of the people listening, not watching the video podcast.
Yeah, I haven't released any of these yet. I should do that.
It's quite all right. I was wearing a Prince outfit. I had done a Prince tribute a couple years ago, and Facebook always reminds me of cool things that I've done. And so I was showing a good friend of mine, Teresa, mutual friend of ours, helped dress me in her bedroom in all of her best purple wear. And so it was nice to have that blast in the past. Obviously, we did the tribute, I think 3 months after he passed away a couple of years ago. I still miss him. And I still have this, good old Prince. And we even got like a little ghost happening here.
Someone please send this man a green screen.
I'm excited.
Please send this man.
We talked about that last time, but we never did any follow-up steps to like, here's where you get a green screen.
We're getting you, okay. Just planning the show can be the show. No one cares. No one listens.
Yeah. So well, last time I know we were supposed to talk about we're supposed to talk about Brian and Cliff, yet another collaboration that maybe no one will listen to of this blues recording, which I think is pretty awesome. I think if we do it right,
we're old now. See, we're old now.
But we need to look older though. We need to go much older. Like we need to be like 80 and gray. And I'll just let the ball come out. We'll have the Sherman Hemsley wrap around. Exactly. Me too. It's getting kind of there. And then
this episode brought to you by Gillette.
Dollar Shave Club. That's what I like to see. Unilever's Dollar Shave Club. But yes, I think I sent you a couple blues albums. There's people still out there, old as shit. I mean, I think that guy's dead. So not him. But I'm about to interview another guy, Don Bryant. So Don Bryant was married to Ann Peoples, works with High Records. So he did a lot of stuff with Al Green, all that like old Memphis horn soul stuff. And he's got a new album that just came out. We're going to talk about it. We're playing that now, probably for season 2 of the Deeper Grooves podcast.
It is. I was waiting.
No, but it's cool because I listen to these albums and I'm like excited to talk to these people. So he basically is the co-writer of I Can't Stand the Rain, which everybody knows. It's like an amazing song. And so this guy's still alive. He hasn't recorded really in decades. And now he's like on Fat Possum.
Now he's on your
making records. He will be eventually. But it's just cool that I'm saying, but we need to be like that. But I don't want to wait till I'm 80 to pop. So I want to look 80.
It's the NPR market. It's the Karens who are just at a monthly subscription with their abundance of tote bags and magnets.
Yeah,
whatever.
But I think we have the makings of doing it. We just have to actually get our crowd together and plan it out and do it. But I think, very simple guitar, vocal, maybe some harmonica, just using some friends, however we can do it remotely, but just kind of figuring that out. Yeah, we can figure out that NPR route.
An 8-er, and just knock out. I mean, if you did 8 songs in a year, you know what I mean? You just chip away every month or 6 weeks. Just, you do one at a time. And at the end of the year, you'd have a little collection. That's the Jeff Gonzalez method. He does. Yes. That's why he has like 15 CDs out. He's crazy, that guy. And he gets them, and he gives them, most of them away. And then he gives them for $5. That guy makes so much money selling them for cheap because people are drinking $5 to buy a CD because these are old white people.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
That's who we want. That's the demographic. We want that NPR. And this has been another American Life. That really boring, but they listen to it because
here's the thing: one black, one white, friends. To the end. There has to be a hook where we're like best friends, like we're on swing set. Well, maybe not swing set, but like we're on another. We're on. Where could we be? We could be.
Yeah, we don't want to use.
We at a picnic.
That's a racist term. That's a racist term too. Yeah. Playing a game of hangman. Oh,
okay. Well, see, this took a turn. This is why I can't say anything.
Yeah.
Master bedroom's gone. Can't say that anymore.
You can't. You can't.
What they call it, the
slave quarters also gone.
Yes, yes. You'll love the kitchen backsplash in the slave quarters. Oh,
what railroad did you
it's
take?
The same album.
Underground. I was in the underground. Where was I? Like subterraneous.
Yeah, but all the rebels were the above ground. Like that's where that's the Kevin Hart's breeded underground while the Shaqs breeded above ground.
I like his angry face. Like, he does. But
the blue stuff, yes. So NPR market, but old school blues, but something the coronavirus blues, something like that.
Yeah. Having all
I've had COVID 18 times, but the 19's the worst. Something,
Yeah. If the COVID comes, just take my wife. That's what I want. Like, oh damn, I wish she had it. I want her to have it. The COVID, that is.
So now, do you want to do all originals? Do you want to do a 50-50? Are you looking to, or do you just do old covers, old Sun House?
I'm open. Yeah, I mean, I think if we could find some cool blues that we can redo, it's all public domain.
Let's do Death Letter blues.
Oh, Death Letter for sure. Yeah.
We could do a slide one of that.
Yeah, for sure. All of that kind of stuff. I mean, I love the R.L. Burnside stuff. And the other RLs. There's a bunch. They just line them up. But yeah, we can do some originals too. But I think if we can figure out some public domain stuff, like when they redid House of the Rising Sun, they didn't write it, but that arrangement becomes basically the licensing that you do for it. So I think.
Are you thinking straight eighths or swung eighths?
I'm thinking swung eighths. I think we still got to be hip.
White man blues.
Yeah.
White man blues.
Yeah, I hear some of that on the jam station a lot.
Am I doing it on the right one?
Yeah. Like a very Manhattan transfer.
Oh, yeah. Where there's too many people on stage and they all live in studio apartments. Yeah. Yeah, they're transferring out of Manhattan into Staten Island where they live because they're poor.
No hating on Manhattan transfer. I mean, they won several Grammys.
Hating on Staten Island.
Super tight. Yes, of course.
I don't even. The biggest trash so far seems to be Pete Davidson. Hey-oh, reverse Staten Island joke. P owes me $40, but it's fine. Yeah.
No, it's cool. But I think we got something there. I think we should definitely.
Yeah, he's kind of become like the Joker. He's kind of become he's like the Joker now. If you look at him, he looks like when that guy in the movie I didn't see but saw the ad for with the green hair played him. He looks like that guy. He should play Joker.
I gotcha. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie.
The green guy. I don't know. He's good looking. He's got the teeth in. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the name. I don't know my name. I don't know.
Whatever floats your boat.
The guy, the Batman, the guy. The Batman. After Heath Ledger went gay in the movie and they killed him because he has AIDS, which I think is what happened.
I think you're mixing up Brokeback Mountain and some other movies. And Dr. Parnassus.
It's always good when you explain all of the jokes.
Dr. Parnassus.
I don't know. Where's my telephone? The guy, he's got the face. He had the green. I didn't see it.
It's okay. But yes, I think I haven't seen that out of the movie, but I know that my girlfriend Jill wanted to watch it, but we haven't. We haven't watched it because we got too many documentaries.
This is what I was writing at the top of the show. Yeah, Cliff will say, my girlfriend, almost unnecessarily so. So earlier when I was writing down something, I want you to witness the fact.
It's not my fault. Were you also drawing penises?
I got to tell you.
That's what I've been drawing.
Mind your business. But I got to tell you that you bring her up so much that I really don't think she's real, because a normal person doesn't need to. It's like, oh, well, yes, that's Peter Glass. Okay, no. I don't know what you're writing, but I don't like this game.
I happen to know that as well. Yes.
Is it when an episode's brought to you by Wall of Flesh on Amazon?
Exactly. If I'm saying too much, what is Brian not saying? That's what we should be talking about. Who are you not mentioning?
No. You can't. No, nice try. But you always bring her up almost too much. So what is?
She's our one. Watch.
Are you in trouble?
No.
Are you? Oh my God! Are you captured? Are you like?
No.
Have you been tookened?
Taken. Yes. Call Liam Neeson.
Again.
He didn't been taken. Keep him. Not my daughter. Not my problem.
Hell.
But no, I don't know if I'll watch that movie. I don't think he's that funny, to be honest. Pete Davidson. I thought Ariana Grande was the only thing happening for him, and that's over.
Yeah. Sure. I don't really know. I know of her. Her thing is being a ponytail, right?
Yes, she always has a ponytail. She's cute. She's so tiny. She's one of those people like.
Well, that's nice.
She's never sexy to me because she still looks like a little kid. Like no matter how old she is.
You know when you say something so that in the future, in a deposition, you'd have some sort of evidence that you don't like it? Did your girlfriend make you say that?
Yeah, I like him old. Older. There's a difference.
Yeah. She's 65? Do you get a senior? Do you go, no, I've never met her, so I can tease her because I don't actually know if she's real. So
we can set up a FaceTime or something so that you go.
FaceTime her right now. Hold it up.
Or we can meet
right now. FaceTime her right now. FaceTime her right now. FaceTime her right now. FaceTime her right now.
No, she has work.
FaceTime her. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it.
I can't FaceTime her while I'm doing it.
Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Cliff, just do it.
There's no way to do it.
There's
no way to do it. I'd have to have another phone. I'm on my phone.
You get Cliff a green screen and a Kindle.
Or do you need an iPad or something? I've been thinking about it. Do you have any recommendations? Send it up.
The iPad's good.
And I gotta get a stand. It's a whole thing, but I'll figure it out.
You gotta get a stand.
Yes.
That's so you'll spend the $300 for the iPad, but the $799 for a stand. You don't want to be bothered.
Exactly.
So let's talk more about your betrothed. I remember last week we were talking about how you were considering marriage, and you laugh like you're an old timey bartender in like a.
Yeah, I told her about that.
What was the movie where Lou Diamond Phillips, who was not Native American, if I may, if we can call some people out, Lou Diamond Phillips, you motherfucker, okay? Filipino.
Oh.
And he get to play a Native American. No one's giving him.
Yeah. I heard Halle Berry got that whole backlash about trying to play a trans person. She had to go back on Instagram and say, like, oh, I'm insensitive. That's what acting is. Like, why is it now a thing where, like, a non-trans person can play it? It's like, I think it's acting. That's why you have actors. I mean, what's his name? Did the Danish girl or whatever? He wasn't trans or whatever that was. Nobody complained. Why is Halle Berry getting so much gripe?
What do you think about Will Smith's wife getting laid on top of?
That's been happening for years. I don't know why that's like a big thing. They've had an open marriage for as long as they've ever. They're both bisexual. I don't know why this is a thing.
Yes, but they haven't admitted it. So it's like the thing everybody knows, right? That's not being said in the room.
Yes.
Right? Because we're so deep into the Hollywood. We're at various parties, cocaine, strippers, both men,
now we're talking.
Female.
Oh, yeah.
Regular height.
Where's that?
Where's
my Evite for that? I want to go.
Oh, do you not use invite.org?
I need that. I need to be at that party. That sounds worth getting COVID for. We'll probably all die. But it's worth it.
What's terrible is that these were the final images that no one will ever see. Like in 120 years, like when you go to the Hiroshima Memorial and there's like little videos of people playing, it'll be like, this was called a podcast that people would put out for no reason and nobody would care.
No one would care. But yeah, I saw, I'm not going to say who, but someone in my circle was watching this video.
Your girlfriend. Just say, my girlfriend.
What's
your name?
Jill.
Jill. I have to write this shit down.
Yes. You can find her stuff online for comedy. Jill
It's not even a pen. Are you about to give her a shout out?
No.
Do you have an idea how much advertising costs?
I do. Well, I'm just saying, if you want to look it up for your own edification as a comedian to comedian. Did I get that right?
Well, I don't believe in comedian. I think, you're the comedian or... see, I can't...
Or curmudgeon.
Yeah.
I get it. But no,
you can't make racist jokes anymore you can't make racist or sexist jokes without people thinking you're racist or sexist. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Yes. I don't know how I'll possibly...
A woman walks into a bar with two black eyes.
Two black eyes or two black guys?
I just leave it there. It could be either way.
That would be a good, like a stage improv bit. It was where you set up the joke and you make them answer it. And you could obviously flip it, would be probably more fun. They set up the joke and you have to come up with a punchline, but you could flip it on them. Film it.
But it's crazy, like the world we're living in. I've seen so many posts. Like there was one black guy who was out for 4th of July celebrating, and he walked through like some kind of private place, but he had the okay from the people who owned it. But then like the other white family was like there pretending like they owned it. They basically tried to lynch this guy. They had all this footage of him getting chased by these people, and it's just crazy that these things happen. Just don't. Yeah, I'm sure Philip Knight is rolling in his grave. Is he still alive? I don't know, but either way. No, bad breath. Spray yourself with the water bottle. Hit yourself with the newspaper.
I can't. I don't know what I'm going to do. but now I understand how wrong that is. Oh man, that is.
I send this podcast to people, and I'm afraid that I'm going to say something that I forget. It's going to offend someone.
Let me tell you what. If they're watching, you could use a negative press. What does Jill think?
She hasn't watched it. She hasn't watched it. Yeah. I certainly don't send it to my mom. She would have watched it. But
we'll keep it clean. Other than I dropped an MFR, but we keep it clean.
Yeah, you bleep it. You bleep it on your other.
No, I don't bleep it anymore. I don't care anymore.
This is what podcast for you? This is what, your third, fourth?
I have Unnecessary Talk, which was the satirical one that kind of went out of thing.
Uh-huh.
I have Two Guys Talking with Dr. Josh Willis, non-ND. And then I got this one here, Running Scared with at Cliff Beach Music.
Right. Yeah. So I think that's just the thing. Content is king. Getting more content out.
Yeah. It's almost like you got to practice. I mean, we're not doing anything but just, all the comedy clubs. As of yesterday, they announced that all of the bars will be closing in LA again.
Right.
No inside dining at all. They basically have taken a step back. And, I
love an al fresco.
Oh, yeah. We like on fettuccine?
Exactly. But I don't understand.
Fettuccine al fresco?
Couldn't we, though, instead of having these up and down closures and we're getting whatever, I will say the Governor Newsom, and I don't watch the news, but compared to the president, I mean, he's just much more enjoyable to watch as a person speaking and giving hope. It's just a better speech. Hope. But more importantly, couldn't we have eradicated this, like if we just did a 100% lockdown for a very short amount of time, whereas no one in or out, like everyone has like a certain amount of time to get what you need for a month, and then we just like literally in the house for a month. Yeah. And then, like, couldn't it just be done? Because
you'd have to have some emergency services. Yeah.
I mean, some, but that would be like very, very little compared to like the gross population. I feel like that would have been, if we were more drastic earlier, we could have cut it. Because other countries, like in South Korea, they're not getting like hardly any cases now. Of course, they're smaller.
Had 0 cases or 0 deaths or 0 cases, whatever. I remember that line. But it was good news in New York yesterday.
That was good news.
Shut down LA.
I'm just saying, because they're like, oh, the economy can't take this, we can't do that. But it's like, couldn't we have just like said, look, you have 48 hours to get what you need for a month, and then don't come back outside.
Now imagine that at the grocery store.
I mean, you can still get stuff ordered or whatever. I'm not saying like everyone, but I'm just saying like if 90% of people,
a lot of people can't
stay down. Well, a lot of people can't.
I mean, a lot of those would be okay if we move them along with COVID. Chop. But
yeah. But food deserts.
You want to lose the bottom percent, but not the bottom 20 to 40% to do the work.
Okay, maybe not 40. But you give people a reasonable time. You know what I mean? You give them a week, you give them 2 weeks, however long it takes for everybody to get what they need. In a reasonable amount of time, and then you just shut it down.
It would be all hoarding, though. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, yes, I agree with what you're saying. If we did a 30-day lockdown, but I mean, you have to suck it up, I guess. But that's okay. I guess it
doesn't have to necessarily be 30 days, because if everyone's inside, you got a 2-week period to incubate, and then another 2 weeks to get over it.
Double it up. Yeah. Release some more things on Netflix. The Moulin Rouge. Release whatever they're working on.
Oh, Moulin Rouge is coming back?
I can't wait to see the new Disney movie about the mandolins. Oh, I love bluegrass. Love it.
Yeah.
Hey-oh, Kentucky joke.
The baby yodeler? I think so. Let's do it. We're getting there. This practice is paying off.
This is it. Now we just need to set this to an old 145, and we'd been at NPR. We should just talk over the blues. Oh, we should do a blues song where you talk about your problems and I talk about how I pay too much in interest on my home back security loan or something. So your line is, I worked so hard, I barely made a penny. And then my line would be, I have so much money, I think I'll buy more guys named Manny. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow.
Something extremely racist.
Yeah, like I worked so hard I couldn't make a penny, and then you come along and say like, I got so much money, I think I'll take this nigga's penny. I mean, it's tough, but I'm saying that would be. That's basically what happened.
I don't know what to do. Don't sue me. I got to put it in the shell corporation.
Yeah, no, it's not funny, but
I'm Jewish. I can't. I have to.
Laughing helps people get over it. I know that people get offended and stuff, but sometimes you just have to kind of like, it is what it is. But I think we're making it through. But yeah, COVID, I mean, it seems like this is going to go another 6-12 months.
I mean, the clubs are closed. I mean, the Comedy Store was open for like 4 hours a night just to serve drinks in the patio. I don't think they can't even do that anymore because they're not serving food, I think.
I think the government must be planning to just subsidize these businesses, because there's no way that businesses will be able to stay open or be shut down. Like, they're not set up. I mean, some were skating or circling the bowl anyway, and they're not going to be able to last being closed months and months at a time.
Well, schools, they're not opening. Look at that. Son of a bitch. So I'm working on this as a bit, but I'm going to get it out now. So I'm so fat now that I can't successfully put on my black shirt without getting deodorant on it. Like, it was never a problem, and now I'm fat, and now I just put it on, and luckily my lady friend, I'll be in trouble for that, but it's fine. I like it when she gets a little mad. And she was like, you got, look. So when I was skinny and in shape, no problem. Fat guy Brian, I can't successfully do it. There's too many roles. And like,
you need one of those like things that help old people put their shirts on and their socks. Like, you need like you need a machine. Or different types of shirts, maybe.
What do you do?
Like easier to put on.
What do you do when your dishwasher stops working?
I have no idea.
Well, you're gonna have to Google that because it's 2020. But
oh God,
you have to Google that.
I'll Google that. But yeah, you said the schools were not coming back up. I think that's crazy. That what happened, like international students, if their schools are not going to have some type of in-person classes, they are kicking them all out of the country for next semester. And that sucks. I mean, they're already here.
Yeah, so then aren't you sending them back to their country?
Yes.
Isn't it? Yeah.
It's an ice thing. Ice baby. That's a good ice.
Oh, my God. Now, why hasn't Vanilla Ice's manager, this is why they need us, come up with, like, why are you not working with Starbucks, right? The Vanilla Ice, right? And it's whatever Starbucks drink of the week. Someone's going to hear this, and you remember when it happened. Just remember you heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, no, definitely.
The Vanilla Ice mocha, right? And you put like lines in it. There's like lines of sugar on the side or something.
Yeah. Cool as ice.
I'm ice. Coolio iced tea.
Oh yeah.
Iced coffee. Who's the other guy? There's iced tea and Dr. Ice. Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Yeah.
Now, how come?
Who the hell is Dr. Ice? Who have you been listening to?
He's like, Dr. Ice. No, but why don't you take all the rapists and you put them together and you do a whole thing with Starbucks?
Did you say rapists?
The rapists.
The rapists?
The rapists. So you get like the Ice Cube iced coffee, right? You got what was the other? Give me the other one. The iced tea, or the vanilla iced. I mean, it's there, and then you have that, and you have a marketing campaign. You do it for 30 days. It's a pop. You pay me in shares of the company. It's fine. I'm not trying to get taxed right away.
I think they got MC Hammer. I think they got MC Hammer out right now.
Would you not love to see that?
I'd love to see it.
Brought to you by the MC Hammer, or like something like so the button of the joke is that he is then selling that.
I love it.
Huh?
I think all these people.
The jobs that I'm like Don Draper, but of all state commercials.
Oh yeah, no, I think these stars are bankable and affordable. I think Ice Cube and Ice Tea would be the most expensive compared to a Vanilla Ice and MC Hammer, but sure.
Well, I'm not trying to call out, Wesley Snipes, Snipe Kit.
Sniper Kit?
It's like a sniper. Like we call this the father and son collection.
Nice. The water sniper?
Yeah.
It's like the Super Soaker. Yeah. Super Soaker was created by a black guy. Did you know that?
I did. I think I saw something about that. I didn't recall that he was black, but I recall that it was not. It was somebody on the line, like it wasn't a VP or something. Tell me more.
Well, I was gonna say that's where you would cut away to like. Oh my God, that'd be awful. I can't.
Black snake moan. Yeah, I get you.
Well, no, I was thinking of more like that old like civil rights footage where they're getting sprayed with
What does your mother think of you laying on top of a white woman? Is she proud of you?
Oh, I think she's just glad it's a woman. I think that's where everyone has moved to at this moment in life.
Happy to.
Yeah, she doesn't care. Right now, she's trying to get me to meet her new man in her life, or to do a FaceTime on the weekend. It's been. Oh
God, who wants to do that? Right?
I don't.
He doesn't. Right? This is what she thinks is a good idea.
Yes, your parents are supposed to be older and always together, and they die together, and that's it. Like they
ride together.
Yeah.
BMX brand XXX, right? For fat, it's either for pornos or for fat guys. Whatever. We're working it out.
Heck, don't give it to you. I don't know, but yeah, I'm down with it.
BMX. Oh, come on.
That's me on the bicycle. I can't ride a bike. To say you don't forget, I forgot. Oh, okay. All right.
Hi, I'm from Connecticut. I'm auditioning for America's Got Talent.
Wow.
Some people think because I'm a hunky that I don't have the sweet moves needed. I say, yo, bro, I have those sweet moves. You better recognize. And then I do this thing with myself.
Yes, nothing like Brian and the Beastie Men. They were boys.
Bestiality.
Now
Beastie Boys Bestiality Collection. A VHS, that's a mail to you. Yes, you're going to need a VCR.
Yeah.
How come they call it a VCR tape? Why is it a VHS?
You got to fight for your right.
What does a VHS stand for?
For puppies.
Video. What is it? VHS has to
Video home system, I think, or something like that.
But then you needed a VCR.
So it's a video something recorder. Video camcorder recorder, or video camera recorder, or something like that. Yeah, man. That's nonsense. Like they all stood for something, but in the end, they're all obsolete. I actually still have VHS player, but I haven't played a tape in there, and it's probably a tape stuck in there that can't get out or something. That's usually the way they work. I have some old footage of me, like when I started doing these terrible acting, like these commercials. Oh yeah, you should create a reel of those and put it out. We can see.
I'd have to learn how to convert it, how to get it.
But you love a little project. You love learning how to convert things.
I hate learning. I'm over learning unnecessary things that I don't need to do. That's not.
Oh yes, Wall of Flesh hat. Liking that merch? You should be selling that. You should be telling people like.
Buy this. Listen to me. You send me. I don't know what, $25. How much did it have? $40?
Oh yeah. $40? That's way too much. That's like
I don't know the current. How much? 25?
20, 25.
With shipping? I got to get it manufactured.
Yeah,
right?
with the shipping,
both ends.
Shipping, they got to buy 2 hats. You need like over 50 or something to have free shipping. Shipping probably costs you like $5. Sending it cheap style.
Well, if you do it, you can send it directly from them as the service now.
You can.
You're eliminating the.
Yeah, I ordered something from China, and I'm still waiting to get it. It says it's in something in Chinese. I can't read it, but.
Would you ever get a mail order bride? Would you? Let's say Jill dies of something tragic, like a motorcycle accident or leukemia, whatever. I've never met her. I don't know if she's real, but I don't know. Maybe she slips on. Well, I can't say that. Maybe she slips on. She just slips on some ice. There it is. Yeah. Ice. Vanilla ice is anti-ice salting. Also for margaritas. Dual salt.
Oh, vanilla ice is salting? Of course.
The Chuck Berry.
But yeah, if something happens to her.
Cherry. You know, the Elvis pelvis. Come on, we got the Jerry Lee pubis.
The Elvis pelvis, that sounds like a adult toy. Speaking of Elvis, Elvis's grandson committed suicide this week.
I don't care. I mean, whatever.
Wow.
I never heard of you. I mean, what a waste of a Yahoo headline. You know how many?
I think he was 27. I think he's part of that 27 group, except he didn't do anything.
But if you've never done anything, if you're father, no.
You have no respect just that someone has died.
No, I have no respect.
Someone has killed themselves.
No, I mean, I'm pro killing yourself. Don't get me wrong. I'm not one of these. I know we have a friend who thinks it's wrong and then says, think about the day. He guilts you into it, but he's nothing now. So
he just killed himself. Wow. Rough.
No, but I think he did. I don't know. But we all make choices.
It's tough. I mean, people, they feel hopeless. When you don't have hope, there's nothing to live for.
Obama, yeah. So Obama, we were all cool with black guys for a minute, right? You guys got 8 years.
I wouldn't say cool. Tolerant.
Lukewarm.
Tolerant. Yeah.
Luke Perry's lukewarm.
Yeah. No, there's all kinds of situations where you have what's called a token. You have one person that's done something and they're like, we gave you one. That's all people care about. It's like, it needs to be a level playing field where anyone can do it. I mean,
they made Batwoman black. They fired the white woman and they replaced her with the black woman is now Batwoman now.
They had a black Batwoman in the 60s when they were a kid.
I know.
Actually, she was Catwoman.
You don't think I know?
Batwoman.
You don't think I know that? You don't think?
Well, Catwoman, Batwoman, you get it. But you're right. Batwoman, we hadn't had.
Yeah, she was Catwoman. Yeah, I'm with you there.
Yes.
But yeah, so she's black Batwoman, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with that sort of stuff. I only don't like it when they change people in the moment.
In the middle of the movie.
No, but yes, when like a character starts off white, like in Die Hard, and then it gets dirty, and then all of a sudden the end is airplane talking jive. Talk about things you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
Don Rickles. I saw Don Rickles live in Vegas. That show.
Oh, nice.
That was good.
I've got one record and I'm sitting on it. Oh, Don.
Yeah, his big joke was telling an Indian person to go wash an elephant. Like it wasn't even like it didn't. It's like what? I mean, it's funny only because it's so. Is that something that Indian people like to do? They often just like when we're out on a Honda, just cleaning it on a Sunday, are they just washing their elephants?
Maybe. But I wish I got to see him. He was hilarious. I know they did a documentary of his last days and stuff.
A lot of it was heavy breathing into a tube. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the confetti guy. Rip
Torn?
Rip Taylor.
Oh. Here, Rip. Let's bring back a Rip. Maybe that'll be. See, I should get a stage name. Rip Van Winkle.
Or Biff. No one ever named Biff is good. They're always like a bad character.
I'm Biff. I think Biff and Lenny of Mice and Men are the same. Is
Biff short for something else? Like Cliff is short for Clifford or Clifton. Bifford?
Bifford. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Bifford. I've never heard of that.
You've never heard of Bifford? Bifford Van Cleveland, the 16th president of the United Union? I mean, you guys don't recognize it, but us here down in hillbilly cousin fuck land.
My God!
We believe.
Hush up, Yankee.
I do like the Yankees.
But no.
No more Redskins.
That's happening? They've been talking about it for years.
They don't get potato skins anymore on the TJI Fridays.
Hey,
yeah. They haven't announced what it's going to be, but they're going to change it.
That's crazy. They have been talking about that since I was a kid in DC.
The Washington
They're finally doing it. Yeah, yes. Because they didn't want to roll it out. That's the thing. It's like either you roll it out to other territories and you end up with like.
I don't think you can talk about territories and Native Americans in the same sentence. We're a brown. What are they? The red man? What are they? That's what they were called. The red man.
Yes, that's where it comes from.
So there's the brown man, the black man, the white man.
And the yellow man.
It seems kind of like an efficient system in order to identify who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like a rainbow.
And there was a black guy, a white guy, a Native American, a person of from the Asian province,
Yeah.
Asian major.
Yeah, because eventually what they're going to do, like if someone commits a crime and they're like, okay, describe the person, but now we can't use like certain attributes because they're racist.
Well, how do I know what they identified was when they stole the VCR from the Woolworths?
Exactly. It was like he was kind of tall. His skin was not like mine, but not like a bad thing. Like,
I mean, I wouldn't go recidivist dark, but like white collar fraud. But this side of white collar fraud.
Yeah, exactly. His eyes were kind of something.
They were a little Cardi B. Did you see that?
I didn't.
Oh, how she described her son's eyes as. Well, I don't think I can say it.
But we're thinking it though.
If you were to come up with a word that starts, if you're not talking about chainmail, but if it was damaged, that's how she would have described it. How she did describe it, which has nothing to do with me.
I get it. I know what you're saying. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's how people describe
things.
That's the way
love goes. James.
Exactly. Like when someone fixes something in their own way, the nigrig it. Those terms don't die. When you just get a little duct tape, it's like your own MacGyver. You got a little bubble gum, a toothpick. Making it work.
Oh my God. You should just name the company that. You should just start a contracting company. Just to name it that with the state.
Yeah. I want to name something brick and mortar too. Has that already been done?
Oh, you taking my bit? What are you? No, that's who is that? Oh shit. That's either what's his name? The guy there with the hair. That's either Mitch Hedberg or who's the super dry guy. I can see him too. I can't think of his name.
You're wet, baby. Yeah, but I love this podcast. I love that we kind of like a Seinfeld. It's really a podcast about nothing, and yet we talk about stuff.
Yeah, how do you feel?
Bright as rain. Bright as rain. It's just like it is what you're saying. It's practicing. Doing the other podcast, I'm just learning that. I mean, getting it out and distributing it everywhere. There's all these type of learning opportunities. But right now, during COVID, like some people are flourishing. Some people are getting stuff done. I think Netflix just released a bunch of like mini short documentaries by people just filming it during this quarantine. I think there's many possibilities of what can be done. And there's so many people that are doing nothing or less than they could be doing.
They're winners and they're losers. There are men deep into their 40s with their Chase student checking account and their polyester hoodie that they've worn out to dinner while I have to look at their toes and their Tevas. So, yeah, I get you. They're all over the place. A lot of them are in the improv community. There's something very special about men in comedy.
Yeah.
In their 40s,
Well, the thing is, like, you have to take initiative. You have to be proactive. You can't wait for other people. Mm-hmm. You have to make something.
Speaking of proactive, starting to get a thing. No, it's not. It's a thing. It's a thing growing on my face. I start covering it up, like for the cameras and whatnot.
Oh, like a mini person?
I don't know what it is. Like
it's your twin.
Either that or cancer or something, or maybe my twin.
Oh, yeah. You should probably. Well, you wear hats a lot, so you're probably covered. Are you wearing sunscreen?
Not really.
Oh yeah.
For the press, of course, Wall of Flesh is available on Amazon. I mean, it made what $24.8 million opening weekend.
Oh my goodness, that's incredible. Yeah. It wasn't dollars though. What was it in again?
Not it was rubles. It was
dog coin.
Dog coin, yeah, definitely. Yeah. You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah, man, some stocks have been going up. Have you seen Spotify stock has been going up? I think it's like 80% in the last month.
Yeah, well, not so much since yesterday around noon. Everything took a hard reversal yesterday, especially in the closing hours.
That's crazy.
And then the market did the thing where it's like up a third of the loss already. So I think it'll just be a few days it'll be a kind of a down week getting back up, maybe a break even week, but
anything that we should be thinking about looking into?
Well, there are good dips. I mean, quite frankly, the market's closed now, but Spotify, Shopify all dipped down. DocuSign got way down. DocuSign was they all got down to 112 today and change. Squares had a wide range. The volatility is up, but the winners, right, are the Amazon. But the crazy one, listen, if you want crazy money, put it in Tesla, all right? And if you want to take it a long shot and put it in Nikola, which will probably go nowhere, but if you have like $500 or whatever, take a shot on that and forget about it for 10 years and see what happens.
Nice.
Because
how do you
Tesla
feel
was
about
$17 a share when it was released. $17 a share.
Oh yeah. Years. That's how it happens. That's how they build it up. And so then how do you feel about these companies that allow people that maybe have less money to do fractional shares, like pieces
the Robin Hoods?
Yeah.
And Scott Trade has a fractional share.
And I think Stash has it too, a couple other things.
I don't really care. I mean, great. I mean, what if it's all the same and you're not paying commissions or fees? Then
right.
I think it's great. If you, why not?
How do those companies make money if you're not making fees for your trades?
Well, they're not having fees right now. They want to take their money, and when your money is not being used, they're making interest on that. Right. So you're assuming that people don't have all of their money in securities. And even if they have something in the accounts, well, those are accounts of their accounts. And over a course of all of the millions of accounts they have, they're making money on the money sitting in their account. Because you transfer your money to their account, you and 10 million other people. So all that other money that's not in the stock at the moment is making interest on.
You think it's free for now, and they most likely have some premium options, and they probably will eventually change their model. Maybe they're mining the data too in some way that's useful. I don't know, selling it off to other people. Yeah,
but it's a crazy time. I mean, definitely, especially if you got that $1,200 and you don't particularly need it, and you've never played in the market before, which a lot of people did. Is if you don't need the $1,200. If you don't need it, then it's free money. Then get into the stocks, play it, gamble with it a little bit. I mean, that's what you're doing right now because it's a headline market, as they say. So just like yesterday, everything was going great, and then the announcement comes out: California's closing, blah blah blah. California being 20% of the GDP of the country here, right? 20% of people live in California.
Sure, it's also one of the top. I think it's the 8th biggest economy in the world.
Yeah, something like that, right? So it's not very good, and the market went down. Now, so it would have been a great opportunity, especially today, to pick up because Tesla was down out of the core ones. Spotify, Shopify, and then at the very end they rallied up a third, and they're halfway up from their losses from yesterday. So, So basically, folks here at For Life Choices Productions subcategory of instrumental investments.
For Life Choices Investments.
Nice. But there's money to be made. There's money to be lost. But if you don't need the $1,200, like if you're fine, and you're nervous about the stock market, get into it with that money and whatever. I mean, what are the odds that that every stock you're going to buy is going to go bankrupt and go out of business? It doesn't even make sense. So I mean, if you want, now you could put your money into the airlines. That's going to be dead money for a very long time. But it's 70%, 80% down. See, this.
But I never found those airlines to be good investments. None of them make money. There's only a handful. I think maybe like a JetBlue or Southwest.
Yeah, Southwest is.
They make money, but the other ones, they must, I think, have government subsidies or something to even.
Yeah, they got bailed out, which was nice, right? So, and the banks are fine. People are hoarding. People are keeping their cash in their bank. So, J.P. Morgan, Chase Financial is making how much? Hold it back.
I hear it. I hear it. I'm excited. This is the stuff we should be talking about, the real stuff. It's like you have to have a plan for this money. Giving people $1,200. Some people need it. Some people, they might not need it. Some people, you're gonna need more than that, so you still need a plan either way.
Right. I'm not saying don't pay rent and eat. What I'm saying is if you're still working and you got the check, fuck it. Put that shit in Tesla. Put it in an Amazon. And if you can buy the fractional shares, I know Amazon's over 3. You can get in. But there's plenty of stocks. Ford was down to $4 and something at one point.
Yeah, but it's gonna keep going to the pennies. Ford.
I don't know.
No one's into that anymore.
No, they're releasing the Bronco. They were releasing it on O.J. Simpson's birthday, and then I don't know, some blonde got mad.
I would have laughed. I love watching.
But that's the number one selling truck. Ford F-150. That's what saves that company. But their F-150 is the number one selling truck.
The brand itself, like the goodwill and the brand value, is strong. People know the Ford name. But as far as and they were known for innovation up to a point, but it's just the other companies have done more innovative things.
GM,
taking more market
definitely. Share. GM is, that's why I think it's worth 4 times the price or something.
Interesting. It was always the big 3: Ford, GM, and Chevy. I don't know why they didn't merge together when they had money, when they had their bailout.
Well, they did, right? So, right? Chevy. It's owned by GMC.
Is it? But there were 3 companies. I don't know if they merged. I know
Tesla took market share last week. I watched that. I had that from 950 to 12, popped it out. Then it went all the way up to 15. And I got into it just in time for it to go down a little bit again. But
yeah. The thing is that in America, people love fancy cars and nice cars. When I lived in France, people had super old Renaults. Like they don't buy first they don't really have SUVs. And then they don't really care about cars like that. It's not that type of society. So I think, they want to get from point A to point B. But I didn't see nearly any crazy sports cars or flashy cars in the town I was in. Even in Paris, I didn't really see it. But I think maybe UK is a little different. But America definitely, we like to have cars so you pull up at a stoplight to impress someone that you'll probably never see again. That's ordering. They're giving crazy deals. You get a commercial. They're like, if you don't have a job, it's okay. You don't have to pay for 90 days. And then don't pay again for another 90 days. And then if you can't pay for it in a year, give it back. It's like they're trying everything to get someone.
They were offering 84 months, 0%.
That's a lot. I mean, they can do that because the interest rate is so low right now. But
money.
I don't know.
Money.
But you gotta, I don't know. I don't think, unless you really need a car, at this point, I mean, we're not really commuting to work. A lot of people working from home. A lot of people are.
Like Uber stock and all that. They bought Postmates.
I saw. Somebody bought DoorDash too. Some random company I never heard of in Germany.
The T-Mobile Sprint merger went through. All that, they'll all start to go through. Now I'm waiting for Amazon.
How does that go through antitrust?
Well, yeah, they went through the pro-trust. Hey, oh
my God! But go ahead, finish your sentence.
I don't remember. Whatever. I don't remember what it was.
You talked about the T-Mobile merger. You're talking about other mergers, acquisitions.
Oh, that if Amazon should buy Square or buy PayPal and set the banking up through them. If Amazon bought Square or PayPal and you work that in, now not some synchronicity crap, no offense to the synchronicity bank.
Everybody hates them.
Your Ann Taylor card, their retail card. I have one because I'm an old white man, so I have one for eBay,
of course.
Very difficult system to use. I don't like your bank. But in summation, money out. Before we start wrapping it up here,
You never did.
What? Oh, hell. Yes. I'm a good boy now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can put the halo on and post.
I did. It's not like I put myself on a giant poster, 27 by 40 of me in a Jesus pose. That's fine. Yeah. I think it's time. Various words. So invest. If you want crazy money, try Tesla. You might lose it all. I mean, it's overbought, but whatever.
I think the main thing is that you got to be in it to win it. It's better than lottery. I'd rather do. At least you have data to review.
Yeah. Now you can spend $1,200. You can divide those into 4 stocks at $300 a piece. So you could buy 300 of the airline. You could buy 300 of tech, 300 of pharma. Small cap, baby. Small cap. Hey, this has been another successful episode of the Running Scared podcast with Cliff Beach and Brian Sturges. I'm Brian Sturges.
And I'm Cliff Beach.
No, but I think you're pointing the other way. Yeah, I think that's. But see, this is backwards when we're looking at it. But I think this is going to be right.
We're somewhere.
Hey, Cliff Beach music. Also, if anybody knows how to. Music.
Excellent. Oh, I like that. I like that.
No. But yours was your nipple. Mine's degree for men.
Oh, yeah. You really should get that fixed.
How are those doing, by the way?
Oh, they're gone. They've been sucked out.
Suckled out. Yeah. I do. Yeah.
But yeah, what are you gonna do I was talking about celery juice. What are you gonna do to try to start slimming down so you won't have these deodorant debacles?
Well, I should probably start working out. Although this morning I made bacon, and then when I was done with the bacon, I cooked the eggs in the bacon grease.
Nice.
So, and then
classic.
I took some French bread. I toasted it nice and crisp. And I put it out.
So American bread, no good?
Well, I just happened to have the fancy bread, right?
Nice.
So it's quite good. Oh, so good.
Get the bacon grease. That sounds good.
This is our name. Yeah. But you can't buy Aunt Jemima anymore. You can't buy Uncle Ben. You can't buy, what was the
cream of wheat?
Cream of wheat. You can't buy Land O'Lakes. You can't buy
nothing.
Red Man brand cigarettes.
Me smoke them, you got them. Phrases. But there's probably not enough people that would watch it to be offended.
Not at this point. All right, you want us talk us out? We done here?
We are done. Running Scared, brought to you once again by Mr. Brian Sturges. Cliff Beach, we will see you next time.